Okay, I have never played DemonCrawl before. I can't say I know nothing about it. I know that it's a roguelike minesweeper game. Esjel put this on Subblock and was like, hey, have you played Minesweeper before? And I said, yeah, I played Minesweeper. I used to play it in like elementary school on the computer lab computers. And then last night I was thinking about it. I was like, did I actually play Minesweeper or did I just like randomly click things until I blew up? And I think I randomly clicked things until I blew up. So I tried to play a little bit of the like Google Minesweeper last night, and it didn't go very well. I'm not like I know how to play the game. I haven't played it enough to have any kind of like vision for it. It looks like my capture card doesn't like it. Let me see if I can fix it here. Does that do it? Not full screen anymore, which is weird. Okay, let's see if we have audio. I have video, but now I don't have audio. Okay, give me a sec. I'll pause. Okay, I fixed it. Anyway, I'm bad at Minesweeper, so I'm sorry. I don't have Minesweeper vision. You're gonna be watching and be like, oh my god, there's a mine right there. Click there. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? I apologize. But do quests, it looks like? What is your experience with Minesweeper? Little to no experience. Yeah, let's go with that to begin with, and maybe I'll up it after I play it a little bit here. Learn the basics. King has tasked you to deliver an important message to land across great waters. Use your renowned tracking skills to avoid the monsters along the way. Begin. Chorus. I like there being a bunch of stages. Okay, so I know a couple patterns. Like, I know that's a mine, that's a mine, that's a mine, and that's a mine. And from there I can deduce that this isn't a mine. This isn't a mine. Oh, they weren't kidding when they said easy. Okay. Can I say for sure here? This should say no guessing, right? So this has to be a mine, which means that's not a mine, right? See, this is where I need to like know what the patterns are. Like 2-2-1 against a wall. Can I say that, okay, well, these must overlap in such a way. This has to be one. That's that one's this one. Okay, got it. I should be able to do that faster, but I apologize. Ooh, there's like XP and stuff for this. I really like the look of this game, Esjel. The graphics are really cool. Wait, so this is just playing the game there? Was I not actually doing the tutorial? Because I kind of want to do the tutorial if it lets me.
Okay, Scott.
Hey, thanks for the follow, 15-minute.
Hello.
Greetings, fellow traveler. That's a mine, that's a mine, that's a mine, that's a mine. That is also a mine, which means that's not, which means that's not, which means that's not. Okay. Yeah, do you know how I get back into the tutorial? I do want to check that out here in a second. Thought I was committing to it earlier. It's those three, so that's definitely not one. These are all safe then. I'll try it after this map here. Could be either of those. But for this one to be valid, it has to be that one. Okay. Should all be safe. Yeah. Because those two are safe. Means that's a mine, which means these are all safe, which means that's a mine. But now I have to, like, move him through the dungeon or something? Watch your head. Oh, there's still stuff at the bottom, I see. Okay. That has to be one. Flag too many cells. Questionable ooze. Still listing me as having flagged too many. There's another one that I can click here somewhere that doesn't count. Interesting. I wonder why those were ones. Unless if... Oh, okay. It's because I had to scroll a little bit out of the screen. All right, let me see if I can find the tutorial here. Nice of them to not kill me whenever I click on a mine. It's less hardcore than normal. Okay. Looking for the tutorial here. I don't know if I need to make a new profile for it. I was trying to take it there a second ago. Took a damage. I think that just takes me back to the main menu. Yeah, you think so? Okay, try that. Learn the basics. Ah, it just has a question mark. It goes blacked out was what confused me there. Gotcha. Welcome to DemonCrawl. Let's click on a cell. Found coins. You can pick up objects with the left click. Let's grab them. Okay. The goal is to open every safe cell while avoiding the ones with monsters. You have to understand your surroundings. Cell value indicates the number of monsters in the surrounding territory. Got it. Right click to set a flag where you think there are monsters. Nearby cells must be safe. Yes. Oh, how do chests work? You find coins are a rare item. Every stage has one or more chests. Okay, cool. Take damage, you can heal yourself by eating an apple, and that goes in the corner down here. Gotcha. Over the 5 different types of items. Yeah, I like Puzzle Quest. Check that operates without your input. Remove from the inventory. Gain mana as you open cells. That's fun. Negative passive effects. Legendary items. Only hold one at a time. I don't have to take any damage. Don't guess. Okay, I'm gonna try. Hopefully they've made the game in such a way that guessing is never required. Visible cell has the correct number of flags. You can press it to quickly open all other nearby cells. This is known as courting. Ah, I didn't know that actually. Is that true at normal Minesweeper as well? Okay. So there must be these two. Nice. Got the tutorial. It's time to embark on the real adventure. So it's like you click on the... Let's see, it added something to the codex. You click on the number to do that when you feel confident that you've finished it, basically. Save the heart. That's interesting. Bosses will die if they stand in fire for too long. Good stuff. Doctor medal. Stages have an additional doctor. Okay. Alright, and now I'm stuck because I can't do my little trick anymore, but let's see. This has to be these two, right? Which means that's safe. These are all doable there. That has to be one, which means that one's safe. That has to be one. Oop. I've already made mistakes, okay. Does this not have to be one? Yeah, I'm interested to see the bosses here. Jason means anything like the 8 directions, right? Diagonal counts. So is it just that I have to reveal it and I can't use my flags for everything? Because I feel like I need to use more flags here, right? Unless if I'm misunderstanding something. There has to be one here. I already have that one covered. Okay. So for those 2s to be valid, it has to be that one. And that one. So do I have to fight at least one monster or something? You know, unflag just to make sure I understand what's going on here. These two both have to have one, right? Means that has to have one. Means that has to have one. I guess this one doesn't? Oh, that was my mistake. Okay, I understand. There's still another mistake. I guess these... I see, because this one said 1. Okay, sorry. I'm sure you were screaming. I was trying to explain in Discord that, like, the difference between understanding how to play Minesweeper and, like, just having vision for the different patterns that are really common. Hearts no longer drop. Dead rodent. Move all status effects and any items are related to. Restore 1 life. I'm excited to check out the status effects. It's cool.
Oh my God.
Remove an omen and get rid of your negative morality for 23 coins. It's morality in Minesweeper. That's kind of awesome. Okay. So probably that one. Definitely that one. That means that one must be safe. Gotta get used to having a scroll here. So chest, 10 coins. I don't get accidental law points this time, right? It was a much easier board than the one I just did, it feels like. How many more coins when you leave? Alright, so this is definitely not it, so these are both it. I made the same mistake. Okay, let me try to understand what I did wrong. So... that should be right. That's right. That's right. One of these 2s is... well, no, that's still right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One of these is still revealable, I guess. Alright, so here's a situation where how do I know which is which? It has to satisfy all 3 2s, so it's probably this one? Okay, I think that's right. There's like tier 2 logic, which is more than just counting the cells, right? Howdy, Teamworm. Place an order for some armor. Purchase head armor, purchase leg armor. Armor's under construction. Okay, that's cool. Endure the blistering sun. Guess we got stuff to pick up here. Some shoes. Oop. Okay. That's like a defense stat. Groovy. Wishbone. Chance to revive on death, which means it's just passive, right? Always have a doctor now. Give me 4 coins and I'll fight for you. Okay. So if that's 3, those 2 must be mines. Which satisfies both of those, so neither of those are mines. Okay. I think I mostly get it. I just don't have the experience to click it really, really fast. That's gotta be one. Is that... oh! Boots broke. So the boots protected me from damage from this thing? From a lawless nut venom. Let me understand why I screwed that up, so... this was 2. This was also 2. No, I actually don't understand this. Help me get it. So... this is already satisfied by the 2 I marked here. I guess maybe it's possible that one of these is wrong. That this is actually safe. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I see now. So if that's that, I can do that. And click the coin. If that's 3, that one has to be it. If that one's 3, I guess either of these 2 can be it. If it's this one, though... I think I have another misflag here. Again, I've flagged too many cells. Which it tells me that once everything's revealed, basically. 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that one's not flagged. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I have very little experience with Minesweepers, so I'm going to have to learn while playing here. Oh, you can see the number of monsters left? Okay. Is that a thing in Minesweeper too? Can you see the number of remaining mines? I don't think I've ever paid attention to that. Batwing boots. Every 50 turns gain a random omen if you just clicked on a 3 or greater. Interesting. Czar. Target cell gains or loses sanctified. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I can trade in my boots for dark ink. That's from a random omen into a random omen. Leave what we got here. Strand at the edge of tomorrow. Give me a coin and I'll fight for you. Give me 4 coins and I'll fight for you. There are no bugs, only happy accidents. Oh. Oh, I think I see what I did wrong. Okay, because this would have been the 2. Yeah, I have this problem where I'll do that diagonal pattern and then kind of lose track of... I'll just try to like surround everything and say, okay, I must be safe then, but I have to make sure that it's actually next to another 1. So like here, I can't be sure which of these is safe. Probably that one, yeah. There's that and that, okay. This is already satisfied, so I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, the game looks really good. I like the visuals a lot. I'm doing so bad, it's so embarrassing. Probably pay the doctor, but I should more likely start over and keep trying until I learn. So, okay. This can only be these 2, right? Oh no, because this counts as a monster. Shit. So does that. But this is already satisfied, so these are both fine. Okay. Probably your most efficient use if you're trying to get discounts onto Brogue 15 minutes. If you save up for a tag, that'll discount the cost of the game by 1 whole SP, which is worth like thousands. But yeah, if you have any questions about the voting system, feel free to ask. We're happy to help. I keep... How is this not a monster? Oh, because this is a monster. Fuck. Yeah, I can't rely on the use a diagonal 1 pattern because I have to pay attention to if there was a mine further down. Alright, well that's definitely safe then. Thing around here is safe. So much nicer than regular Minesweeper because it lets me keep playing after I make a mistake. Usually I can't really like learn from my mistake. Because I just die and have to start over. Okay. Let's see. These ones, this guy's safe. This is what I mean by vision, right? Like, I'm sure that y'all are staring at this here, this empty tile next to a 1, and the 1 is already covered by a mine and being like, click it, click it, click it. But I don't see that yet, right? So this one's safe because both 2s are covering it. That one must be a mine. We know this is a mine, but I don't know if I can make deductions about this part of the map over here anymore. I guess if I'm saying that this is the one, that this one can't be one. And I'm saying this is the one, this one can't be one. Okay. So this is where... This is 2, these must both be it. Which covers this one and Doesn't cover all of them. Means that has to be it, which means that's not one. Okay. But that can't be, these can't all be mines if that's a 1, so I must have made a mistake there somewhere and just got lucky. What's the best way to do this? I did it again. There's a mine up here that accounts for this too. God, I'm so bad about that. I don't know how to like be less bad about that. I guess I can deduce from these 3 2s. There could be one, there has to be one here. There could also be one here, but that would violate the 1, right? So, okay. I'm kind of learning. Very sorry. Increases your chance to find coins. Nice. Okay. Yeah, right. Alright, so I almost made the mistake of saying, hey, this is a corner 1, but that one's already covered, so I can just click that. It's a pattern blindness is the problem, because I haven't played it before. I don't know, like, I can sense that there's supposed to be things that you should just be able to see, that when there's a 1 that's next to a mine that you can just literally click everything that's adjacent to it, right? But my brain doesn't just do it without thinking. I have to like stop and think about it right now. So is this the only spot that satisfies both of those? No, I guess not. Got my wishbone revive. Well, then I know that that's not it. Yeah, this pattern of like 4 1s, I assume that that always implies something about where the mines can and can't be, you know? I just don't see it yet. So this one's supposed to be a 3, this one's supposed to be a 2. Oh, that was only a 25% chance? Cool. Well, I'm gonna die anyway. Good God. It's so shameful. I was showing my wife last night. I was like, I need to learn how to play Minesweeper fast because we're doing a Minesweeper roguelike tomorrow. And she's like, show me you playing it. And she's like, oh my God, how are you so bad at this? I said, I know. I'm sorry. All right, well, that's already covered, so I can click that now. This shows there being 2, which is this one and has to be this one. So there, okay. First try. I only got hit like 5 times or something ridiculous. I'm curious how this gets super hard for people who are really good at Minesweeper later. I'm guessing it's like the omens and stuff. It does mention courting, but I'm not clear. Like, you do that... Is there no penalty to doing that? I can just do that freely whenever I want to? There's no, like, risk to it or anything? Turn all your items into 10 coins each. All frozen cells are gleaned. Fortify when a monster becomes frozen. Just tell me what fortify means. Just buy it, it's fine.
Oh, hi.
Pick everything up. Get the necessary heal there. Use it or lose it. Monsters roll twice for damage and use the weaker results. Lighting with fire. Convert a random duplicate item into an item worth around twice as much, then gain a copy of this item. That's interesting. Cool item design space in this. I like how the design of the mines changes based on the level that you're on. That's cool. Oops. Or, so I'm not sure yet. If this is 2, though, it has to be those 2. Which means that satisfies that 3, which means that's not a mine, which means those are mines. Okay. Alright, so courting. It's this? Is that just helping me see what's impacted by it? Okay, well, that's helpful. So I can use that to quickly eyeball that, this one's a 2 and there's no other mines next to it, therefore those must be the only locations of the mines. Okay, I think I understand. Now, why did this change to a 3? Did it just do the math for me and say... Is it... This is also the way regular Minesweeper works? Maybe that's why I find Minesweeper so hard, because I haven't been doing this ever. Okay. So the main thing is that it helps me narrow stuff down. Since that's a 3, these two have to be. Which means now I can start... Okay. Alright, well that changes everything. I had no idea. Unfinished business. Solve a random cell, it explodes. After you open 40 cells, gain the boomerang back. That's cute. I like that it comes back to you. Okay. That is so useful. How did I not know about that? I see, and it actually will fill in the ones and stuff for me. So it's almost better to just do that instead of ever clicking on a cell manually, I guess. It seems like you should never click on a cell manually. You can do that. Let's see. Damage me if I clicked wrongly. But I could never actually click on a... Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice power. It's a nice way for me to like quickly like just check stuff, you know, without having to think so much about it. Those are great right now. You know, that one's a mine for reasons. Treasure. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. That probably is one. Alright. This is better then. It's the only way that can possibly be 2, right? Okay, yes. This is also a 3. I have a lot of options for it, but that has to be that. Oh, courting. So if I put I misunderstood what you said, Estel. So if I have already placed a flag and then I try to cord, then I'll take damage? Or I would blow up the mine if I was playing normal Minesweeper? Makes sense. Another one of those. Cool. Okay, that's way faster. Gotcha. Opens the monster tiles if it's flagged wrong. Let's see what we get from the bazaar. I already have the shield. Trade for a pufferfish. Kill 20 random monsters. Heart rod. Convert all visible loot to heart. Oh, that could be useful. I like the idea of leaving stuff on the screen intentionally. Gain 1% pathfinding at the end of each stage for each different type of aura present. Pathfinding allows you to complete a stage with a percentage of cells still unsolved. That sounds cool. I see. It's generally intended to be a time save, though. I see. That was there in the original, no kidding. I really like the UI for it, where it like briefly highlights it before you let go of the click, so you can kind of see why it's giving it to you, you know? It's smart. One's already satisfied. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. Has to be one, right? That also has to be one. Okay, I see. I kind of even like the flavor of courting because it feels like you're like feeling out the minefield, right? Oh, that's one. Sorry, I don't always necessarily reveal the doctor as soon as I get here. I gotta remember that part. Statue, 67% more rare loot. Oh, that's interesting, but it's a risk. I have to redo the stage now. That's cool. Okay, don't break the ice. Feed me your items. 9 coins. Doesn't seem super worth it. Oops. Has to be those two. One's already almost satisfied. Okay. Yeah, this is great. What a cool introduction to Minesweeper. I might get my wife to play this because she's really good at Minesweeper. She might like the extra challenge. The interesting ideas this one has. I think that means that's definitely done, right? That's 4, and there's 5 options, which isn't great. It has to be that. So now that has to be those 4. Yeah, I think maybe not knowing about courting, I thought maybe the reason I was struggling so much is I was just pausing constantly to do really trivial math, which isn't the interesting part of the game. So do the people who have speed times generally use this mechanic? Or are they just good enough that they just, you know, can see the matrix and blitz through it even faster? Minesweeper speedruns are insane. I'll believe it. That has to be that one. Okay. That has to be that one. Like, it makes the game easier, but really what it's doing is it's offloading cognitive load. It's letting you focus on the interesting part of the puzzle instead of just, like, the arithmetic part, which is not very interesting. Nice. Fast people will do no flags. Incredible. I didn't realize you didn't need to flag to progress, so it's really just checking did you reveal all the tiles that aren't mines. It's not checking for did you flag all the mines. Purse cutter. Steal coins from a target equal to his or her price. There's so much crazy design space for items in this. When a monster dies, it explodes in a 3x3 area. Try that. This is by a 13-year-old in China? You're joking. It feels way too polished. Some kid? Yes, Tricking was here. Thank you for sharing this, Estio. I had no idea this existed, and it's like cool as hell. I'm a big fan. I agree that it is kind of like Puzzle Quest for match 3. Cast dynamite at a random location for 4 coins. Although I think I prefer this to Puzzle Quest. Puzzle Quest is pretty much just, it's match 3, but we're going to put like an anime story in there, whereas this actually kind of changes the core loop in some interesting ways. Oh, the fastest time. Okay. I was going to say, there's no way that could be true. It's got to be right. want to actually guess here because I can't say for sure, but that has to be right. Okay. I already have most of them there. That doesn't actually help me. We got up here.
Oh, hi.
Probably right. Has to be that one. Really interested to find out if my wife knows about this courting mechanic. She's been playing it for years, not knowing about it. That would be kind of crazy. We have two there. Yeah, I really like the music in this game. That has to be these two then. Oh, the like tumbleweeds. That has to be it, okay. That has to be that one. I'd prefer not if you type !hide before your message. Chat can see your message, but I can't. I'm not only not familiar with DemonCrawl, I'm not familiar with Minesweeper, so I'm sorry if you're screaming at the screen, but this is kind of my introduction to it. But yeah, if there's a piece of advice that you want to share that you're not sure is kosher, you can talk about it in Hide, and chat can let you know whether they think it's fair to share or not. It has to be that one. Yep, feel free to just use Hide if you're not sure. Has to be that one, okay. Much bigger stage here. What's the main thing that changes in casual difficulty? Is it just the number of hit points you take, or is it the size of the boards? It mentioned something about no guessing, which I guess to me it would be desirable for... I guess I don't know if this is true about Minesweeper, but I assume that Minesweeper used an algorithm to only ever generate solvable boards where you never have a 50-50. Is that not actually true? Level up. Restore a life whenever you spend at least 5 coins. Is like the requirement to guess considered desirable? I guess it's just surprising to me. Oh, is it hard to generate a board like that? I feel like I've encountered enough to not always have to guess. I love all the different like palettes and stuff. Very cool. Don't do that. Thank you for letting me click off of it, game. It's very nice of you. I think once I die or once I get to the end of this run, I'll try it again on normal difficulty now that I understand it a little bit better. Magic items target a random additional cell. Oh, they're boring. Interesting. So when you say optimal guesses, you mean you have multiple 50-50 situations and picking which one is the most likely to pay off? What is that based on? Is it based on awareness of like the board generation algorithm? Is it based on common patterns of when mines are near each other or nearby data. I'm just curious how you can possibly be good at guessing, right? Things that seem like 50-50s are 80-20s. Not as much of a speed boost as you were thinking. Interesting. It has to be that one. Has to be that. Doesn't get me anywhere though. Has to be that. Okay. Are satisfied, right? Yes. That's not super helpful at all, is it? Yeah, so I think I need to do normal because there are no omens on casual. It's basically just regular Minesweeper with solvable boards only. It's not great. That's great, though. I think that's right. Cool. Doesn't really help me. No, I'm on casual at the moment. I'll switch as soon as this runs over. It was like, if you're not familiar with Minesweeper, you should pick this mode. And I was like, I'm not familiar with Minesweeper. Let me do that. 40.2% expert win rate. I guess that gives me a sense of like what kind of guessing burden there actually is in practice. Oh, that has to be that one, right? Now we're cooking with gas. Should get Simon from Cracking the Cryptic to play this. I'd love to see. I'm sure Minesweeper is beneath him, but maybe this less so. So there's 1, 2, 3. It has to. Oh shit! I meant to right-click that. Whoops. It was an accident. Fortunately, it didn't kill me instantly. It really could be either of those, right? Oh, I guess that's right. Gotcha. The Looker? Yeah, it was really, really good. Alright, so I think there's one more stage, and then I can switch to normal. Pick up hearts at full life to kill a random monster, revealing it if necessary. When you complete a stage, gain 1 defense for every diamond or chest you left behind. Defense reduces damage taken. Yeah, the Witness is really good too. Simon's great. God needs your money. I should have left the diamonds on for that item. Oh, whatever. Jackpot. Key. Lock a kind of storage. Pendulum. Solve 3 cells. Recharge this whenever an orb is destroyed. Guess I should try using these. I don't think I have any duplicate items right now. Yeah, that's cool. I'll switch to the higher difficulty after this. Yeah, I really like this courting mechanic. I can do the necessary math, but it really lets me focus on like the interesting part of the game. Let's see, I'm guessing courting was never tutorialized in original Minesweeper, but what the hell is tutorialized at all in original Minesweeper? I wish I had figured it out when I was a kid, because I think I would have really enjoyed playing it at school. I remember just booting it up, not understanding what was happening, and just kind of clicking randomly, and then giving up on it without giving it its, you know, fair shot. Definitely regret in hindsight. There's a help page in Windows 3.1. Has to be that one. I kind of like the way this reveals the pattern of there being one legal tile remaining that I was already kind of picking up for ones that I guess has always existed for 2s, 3s, 4s, and so on. Helps you quickly see, oh, okay, it has to go there, right? Because there's no other tile it could go on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God, I left-clicked again. I gotta start only right-clicking when I chord. It's fine. Oof. All right, gave it to me. Thanks, game. It's very nice of you. Glory days on casual. Spry Lobster will be demoted for this. New quest discovered. But you have progression separately in the different modes, it looks like. Gotcha. I got 25% revive twice? I died there. Wow. That's ridiculous. Normal difficulty. Alright. Glory days. Now let's play the game for real. Now that I've had my little tutorial there. Okay. I should see what that is. Spawn a random stranger. If you have at least 50 coins, spawn 3 random strangers. That's a consumable. Actually really excited to show this to show courting to Andrea. It's to blow her mind. I feel like she would have mentioned it when she was helping me out with normal Minesweeper last night. If she knew about it, that is. Just to go there. Yeah, this game rules. I'm really digging it. So now guessing might be required because I'm on normal mode, but that's not a big deal because I have all these items and bombs or mines don't instantly kill me, right? It's a bigger deal in like base Minesweeper, I guess. Oh, so let me keep XP from before. That's nice. Love the portraits. Who-man avatar. Let's keep going. Apply burning to a 3x3 area around a cell. You complete a stage, gain a minion for every diamond or chest you left behind. I don't know what minions are. Blue exclamation point means I've never seen the item before, or it'll add a codex entry, presumably. Just confirming it. Okay, let's see. Leave diamonds behind, right? No brainer. Reveal a target cell. Diamond or chest. Okay, I guess I could try to do both. New mastery is available in the token shop. Huh. Can I back out of the run to go check stuff on the main menu at any time? So this feels like a point where I have to guess, but I'm guessing it's not actually, that there's some kind of pattern with like 1s and 2s that because this is 1, 2, 1, I should be able to deduce a pattern that would violate this. I don't have to guess here. You just use this to use it. That's the sort of thing that I need to develop vision for, and I don't know how to think about it quickly anyway. So if there's a 2, it has to be one of these 3. If it's this one can't be it. It's this one can't be it. That doesn't seem invalid. Should have saved my item to use it here, because now I'm not sure. That was incorrect. I guess from a backseating perspective, feel free to tell me how I could have arrived at a solution after I make the mistake. That might help me to learn. But I'm probably not going to be able to internalize it until I play this for a bunch of hours. Can glean what square it isn't. Oh, keeping monster count left is a thing you can use. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. Monster count remaining excludes ones that I've already flagged, right? If there's only 2 monsters left on the board. Yeah, here's a situation where I have no idea what to do, and I'm guessing it's not a guess requirement. So like, what's the suggestion here? Because maybe that's the problem, is that if you generate a board where guessing will never ever be required, it also means you can just do it this silly courting way where you're just clicking constantly rather than having to pause and think about it at all. There's only 2 left, so I can solve where they can't be. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so they can't be up here. See what you're saying. Or there. So courting even helps you to see that. I see. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't think about that at all. Wow. But did that actually help me? Hold on. Maybe it did. the ones I could track down, right? Alright, so I've done that trick. Now what? I'm guessing this still is solvable based on the data in front of me. Is there another clue you can give me? This is where I start to worry that it's like involving the overlapping pattern of 2s and 2s and 1s up here, right? You could try to guess and then solve till you find a contradiction. Yeah, I guess I haven't thought of Minesweeper in terms of the reverse of like I can safely click this. I've always thought of it as you have to look for the ones that you know are dangerous. That was a guess, but I assume there was a way for me to know for sure there. Okay. This is going to be a little painful. Just bear with me as I try to figure it out. It's one minion. About to take damage, this minion will sacrifice itself to negate 1 damage, so they're all consumables. But these strategies about knowing how many monsters are left are necessarily something you do towards the end of the board. They aren't very useful at the beginning. So like this starting point is a nightmare for me, right? Super helpful. So I'm expecting there's going to be a pattern like 1, 1, 2 or whatever. Like I have all these 1s in a row like this, and then a 2 in the middle. What can I learn from that? Is it that these two have this one in common? So this one must be 1? Nope, apparently not. Oh, and it's already punishing me for placing this. So that was the absolute one that it couldn't be, is that right? Groovy. Oh, it's the same over on the left. I see. I'll wait till I get there next time when I have a similar situation and ask for help again and try to understand it before I make a mistake. One, 2, 1 along a straight wall is an important pattern. Thank you. That's the kind of thing that I need to learn to look for, that I guess I would get through lots of hours of play. Alright, I might have another one here that I can ask about in a second. Let me see if I can get there by other means first, though. Must be those two. Less helpful. Okay, so I think I'm in a similar situation right now. So here there's a pattern that I need to identify about where mines can go. I guess there's 2 monsters left, so I can do the same thing of courting everything and say I know that these are all safe, right? Okay. That maybe just gets me the answer. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, huh. I want to view the board. Okay, I misplaced one there. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to get back to a situation like that to review it. Thanks for the tip about number of mines remaining. That's a pretty powerful... I completely understand it, too. I get a doctor, I think. Oh, stages have additional gambler. Okay, not necessarily. Okay, I think we're here again. So I can't solve just through the edges right now, right? And there's too many monsters for me to make any determinations about the outside of the cortable area. So if this is a mine, then that's not a mine. And that's not a mine. And that's not a mine. Wait, no, that could still be a mine. If this is that how I should be thinking about it? Maybe I just need a certain way of phrasing what I should be doing here to unlock the right way to consider it. Two on the right is functionally a 1. Okay, you're gonna have to explain why. What makes this... It's functionally a 1 because I know one of the mines. Okay. And 1, 2, 1 is along this edge here. So explain the significance of the 1, 2, 1 pattern. Yeah. So the one's either here, here, or here, right? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I was just courting and then let go. Place mines around the bottom 2 and see what works or doesn't. Oops, actually no. All right, how about the left side? So again, this is functionally a 1. I need to think about it in those terms better. But it coming from this side doesn't help me at all. No, it is a 1, 2, 1, right? 1, 2, 1. Try to place mines around the bottom 2 and see what does or doesn't work. Oh, because this one's also a 1. Fuck. So the 2 is actually more helpful in that situation than 1, 1, 1. Yeah, sorry everybody. I need to learn how to think about this. I don't even know how to think about it is the problem. For some reason, it's hard for me, my brain, to quickly do the analysis of what if the mine was here. I can do that in Sudoku, right? But for some reason, it's not being cooperative here. 1, 1 on an edge is useful. Bottom or top edge. Okay. So it's either here or here. If it's here, this one needs one to be here or here. It's probably here because this was okay, because that was 3. I actually could have just done it with the 3 the whole time, huh? I gotta stop accidentally clicking when I'm just trying to probe something. That's kind of annoying. Oh. Overflag a cell? Oh shit, okay.
Bet.
Issue 12 coins, I can relocate to a hidden cell without getting hurt. If I'm wrong, you can have whatever I've got. Oh, so I can like force him to relocate to a bomb cell, basically? See if passive items to spawn a chest. Alright, I gotta pick up the gems again. I don't have that item anymore, right? It's also gotta be one, right? Let's see. Thinking about things that are functionally ones is pretty helpful. Let's be that one. Can't say anything for sure about that. Okay, I think I'm back in another position where I need help. So let's see. It could be either of those two. It could be any of those three. Could be any of those three, but the key is that these two 4s have an overlapping tile, and that's... Okay, maybe my brain is starting to get there. If they have an overlapping tile, that's potentially problematic, because that makes this a 4, and these two can't be it. It makes this 3, and leaves me with only... Well, maybe it's not problematic, actually. I had a situation like this earlier. I think it was with 3s on either side of a marked mine. So maybe I'm not seeing something there. Is that what I should be thinking about, though, is like checking the chord and then seeing which tiles overlap and then asking the question about, well, if it's in the overlap, what do I do with it? I can't solve this because the gambler's blocking info. So is this a guess without the gambler being removed? I didn't even think about the fact that he could block info. That's kind of wild. Okay. It's easy then. Yeah, I guess right now something I'm going to struggle with really hard is knowing that it's possible that it requires guessing is going to make it hard for my brain to find the logical answer when there is a logical answer, because I might default to, well, maybe it just requires guessing and it's not doable, right? Oh, number of monsters left. Thank you. Which actually isn't super helpful, question mark. Also, there's something new I can do with this information that I couldn't do before. Yeah, like I was feeling way more confident in casual mode. I mean, it was also much easier to do, right? But there, everyone's like, oh, I know it's solvable, so if I get a little bit stuck, I can think about it for a second. It could be either of those. It could be either of those. It could be any of those, I think. Maybe it can't be this one, because then the other 4s are incorrect. Okay, well, that was good. Minesweeper.online has a robust no guessing option. Yeah, I feel like I'd want to do no guessing just to learn the game better so that I can then do it with guessing. It's now solvable. What changed when I revealed that last one? Is it now solvable because of the interaction of like the overlap of 2 different tiles? Or more than 2 different tiles? I could just guess and move on, but I'm trying to understand it. All right, so all three of these ones, there's 2 monsters left, and all 3 of these ones need to be satisfied. They could all be satisfied on this tile if there's a mine there. If there's not a mine there, and there was one here, then one of these 3 would also have to have one. If there was one here... Okay, so maybe this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for ones that would need to be 2s in order for mine placement to be legal. Yeah, I was thinking a guess would be a 50-50 guess. That's why I was surprised when talking about people who are good at the game reducing it to an 80-20. So if this is it, I might be really close to a breakthrough. I'm trying to articulate what my brain might be understanding. If this is the mine, you just mark it, then that means that this can't be the mine, because then this would be a 2. And this can't be the mine, because then this would be a 2. This can't be the mine. So this is safe. Okay, was that what I was supposed to do there? Okay, we got it. Yeah, I think I need to start placing flags to visualize. I wish I had the ability to place a maybe flag. Is that a thing? Like a question mark? Like pencil marks in Sudoku? Yeah, thanks for your patience. Information about lock stages. Gains or loses cursed. What's cursed? Or that sacrifices visible cell contents whenever you lose life. Oh, interesting. Let's take the caliber.
Do you want to bet?
Question mark is a thing sometimes, though. Secret in the ocean. Fours. Let's be the 2. There's a chest. Monster damage is capped to your number of items. Oh, that's interesting. I love the design space for these. And coins on debt. Do you want that to be your only item? Okay, so there's 3 monsters left. Let me, I haven't really been thinking about the math behind this, so... This one needs to be touching at least 1 more monster. Could be in common with this one. I think I'm probably safe to hit these 2? Okay, yes, I was. Which means that's that. That's that. Okay. I'm sure this one's already done, but hold on. One, two, three, 4. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, this game is pretty rad. I'm a big fan. I especially like that I'm like getting a chance to learn this game. So the right is just a permanent upgrade, okay. These hearts, don't need to conserve those anymore. Am I screwed? Okay. Kind of, but not really. So now I have to do logic between two tiles. This is such an interesting game, and maybe this is why I wasn't ever able to get into it as a kid, is the idea that, one, you don't know whether you're required to guess. Two, you can have a board that rolls in such a way that you never have to think about the logic of two related cells. You can only ever think about individual cells and solve it, right? But I have to figure this out based on looking at two cells, right? Can deduce the top row of twos. Am I only able to deduce it because I know this one, or would I be able to do it even if I didn't know this one? Let me place one so I can think about it. If that's true, it's be either of those two. Oh, it gave it to me. I have to be careful using the chords to probe because I am actually making a guess when I place it. I see. That was a mistake. That was a guess on accident. I don't want to do that next time. Gate the effects of an omen when it triggers. After opening 100 cells without making a mistake, spawn 10 strangers. Quest for commerce. I love the flavor of a lot of those items too. It's pretty cool. So I'm in a similar situation now. Has to be that one. Edges are helpful. I'm wondering if the pattern I need to start to see is just based on doing the chord and just looking at the overlapping. God damn it. It seems like if you're clicking and holding to do the chord and then you let go on the tile, it reveals it. Which I didn't realize. You can get some crazy item synergies at some point. So I don't have a 1-2-1 here. But I assume I can do something similar. All right, let's try to think about this. If the one is here, I won't chord the other ones. God, my kingdom for a question mark. It would just help me to wrap my brain around this a little bit better. If it's here, this one has to be here or here at the bottom. Let's say it's on the bottom. Then this one... You mean bottom up in terms of the lowest number up, or bottom, like literally bottom of the board up, or it depends? Alright, so if the one is here, that means this one to the right of this one can't be a 1. Because that would be invalid. And this one would also not be a 1. Because that would make this be a 2. Okay, so this seems like a pretty like core logic thing to do in Minesweeper. It's to look at ones and figure out what would force this to be a 2. Or I guess tiles that have degenerated into a 1 as well. And that means that can't be it. Okay. I think that's right. I just need to be able to do that faster. I feel like right now I have to like talk that out forever to feel confident with it. Can I do something similar here? Or is that only applicable to like 1-1-2 situations? When you're on an edge, which I'm not here. Okay. We could still do it with this string of ones. Okay, let me think about it. So if there's a 1 here, I guess the tile that has the most overlaps is the most problematic one. So that's this one. If there's one here, well, I guess there are 3 monsters left, so I can go ahead and do that, right? No, I guess not. Not the way I was thinking, anyway. How do I... Is there a quick way for me to do the math of remaining monsters versus numbers on tiles to guess how safe I am to probe on the edge of the board? It seems like that's really not something I can do until the board's almost over, right? I think I'm wanting to do it way sooner. That wasn't an earned victory, that was totally mistakes in guessing that. Mind counting is always going to be work. Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to understand if there was like a shortcut to that. Having the NPCs stand on the numbers is mean. Orders password 44433. Interesting. So like an actual like secret? That seems kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm really digging it so far. It's very smart. The perfect game to get another pass like this. It's 168 coin. Hunter 2. Still isn't solved. Surge stars, yeah. That's a good question if it's not blank until they go away, yeah. Alright, I might be out of obvious stuff here, let's see. That's a monster, right? Alright, so I guess I have to do this trick again, so... If it's here... Actually, no, this doesn't help me at all there, does it? I think it's because the jellyfish is an actual enemy, right? It's a mine. An item that reveals numbers under objects. Perfect. Oh, shit. Man, I really gotta be careful with, like... clicking and holding. It keeps getting me in trouble like that. Still can't do anything with that information though. Can I do anything with this 4-1 down here? Or is this a guess situation? True 50-50? Okay. And you know that just from thinking about it a lot, or like how do you... I guess there's no like shortcut to eyeball that it's a 50-50. It's not helpful at all. Yeah, 4 is effectively a 1, right? Now, does the 4 combine with this 1, combine with this 1, let me narrow it down, or is it still not knowable? I think it's still not knowable, right? That 1 is useless. There's a 3 above this 1. Because you have the Minesweeper vision. But it must be a 3 no matter what, right? Because... Okay. But it's still down to between these two is what we're saying. And it's 3 whether this one is the mine or this one's the mine. I think I understand. You have chosen poorly. Alright. So how about... This is... Technically, I guess this is 111, isn't it? So is 111 a helpful pattern at all when it's against an edge like this? I guess I can try to do the same thing, like it's this one. No, it would have to be that one. And this would have to be one of these bottom 3. 1-1 on an just 1-1 on an edge is useful. Sure, I'm not neglecting any obvious ones here. I think this whole edge is going to require more complicated logic. So can I solve these two just with this information, or do I have to integrate this information too? Sorry, folks, I'm sure this is super obvious, but I just need to know how to think about it. Yeah, I have solvables everywhere, I just have to get the logic. It'll help me to narrow down what I should and shouldn't be looking at. If I don't care about this and these two are all that matter, you know. But I feel like the minimum amount of tiles that I can gain information from when I'm talking about the interaction of tiles is 3, right? Like if I only have information from 2 tiles, that's when it's a 50-50, but if I have information from 3 or more tiles, that's when I can start making determinations. Really? If this were a question mark, I could do logic here. Why? Okay. God, I wish I could place a question mark. Don't click the thing. If that's a cell, then this is already satisfied. That's a cell, and that has to be clickable. And this is already satisfied, so that has to be clickable. Basic building blocks are 2 tile combos. Okay. It's interesting to have a game where like stuff like this can just not come up. Yeah, and I appreciate your your wording. So let me just be super clear, like if the entire board was just 1-2 blank blank, if this was my entire puzzle, this is solvable? Or I guess 1-1 blank blank. What the fuck? Why is that? I guess just tell me. Like, my brain's not grokking that. If I just had these 4 tiles and this said 1-1 blank blank, I could know where the mine was. Oh, so the 2 does matter. Okay, thank you. Okay. There's no way. Let me see, there's 5 mines left, so I can try to see which, if any, tiles could be outside of the hit range here. I think it's just these couple here, but I don't want to blindly guess them until I know for sure that I can play stuff. Four two over here can tell me a tile that's empty. Okay, yeah, that negative thinking is not something my brain is wanting to do at the moment, so let me think about it then. So you said the 4-2 below the corner can tell me a tile that's empty. So for this to be a 4, one of these two has to be true. If it's this one would require... It's this one. This one would have to be either of these two. I'll clarify with you in a second, Teamworm. Let me start to figure out what Ravanon's talking about. Place it and then think, is this solution possible? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so this one has to be safe. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to get in the habit of placing something to look at it, because it's hard for me to visualize without actually having it there. Thank you. All right, so Teamworm, here's my question. I thought you were saying that if this was 1-1 and then there was no puzzle below the 1-1 and no puzzle to the left of the 1-1, and the only remaining puzzle were these two blocks, that doesn't seem right to me. What you're saying, if this was 1-1 and then this could be any number, not 1-1 mine or 1-1 there might be a mine, 1-1 any other number, the combo is the 1-1 that interacts with this number. Is that what you're saying? One anything. Does anything have to be a number, or can anything be a mine or even an empty space? So I can just start placing it and then trying to figure it out. Yeah, I guess I can start just getting in the habit of placing it, seeing if it's okay. And if it's not okay, going, aha, that can't be right, and moving on. It's also fine. Could be fine. I guess I can't tell anything about that. Never knew someone an octopath in this played, you wouldn't think anything of it. Oh, that can't be right. Right? Oh, okay. I hadn't revealed more. Struggling for no reason there. Okay. I still don't think I understand the 1-1 anything. Next time I encounter one, I'll ask you guys to explain exactly the logic behind it. And then maybe once I hear it once, I'll be able to apply it in the future. It seems like that's not enough information to make designations, but I believe you that it is. You receive twice as much loot until your next mistake. Hope this game has made a decent amount of money. Quite cool. Oh. Fuck, I did it again because I just assumed that the one in the corner was safe. But it was already connected to one.
Magic.
Special chest. Love the camera angle, that's great. It's locked. Would have been that key I got earlier. Sundial. Take the sum value of target 3x3 area. After that many turns, reveal that many Random cells. Okay. It's interesting. Okay. Gimme. Pause the stage timer for 5 minutes. Are there like difficulty modes where the stage timer matters more or something? It's pretty good. How was I wrong? Oh, because there was already one connected here. Yeah, I make that mistake pretty frequently, unfortunately. I count ignoring one of the mines I've already revealed. Is this top left corner? Well, let's see. Has to be here. It's here that resolves the 3, the 2, and the 1, and then these 2 could be empty. It's here. Then if there was the 3 can be resolved with this. That would resolve the 1. That's still okay. Might be if I can get the number of monsters left down. This is the only thing the dev is working on. Okay. 4. It's missing 1 though. Outgoing deadly swap baboon of yucky genocide. Can solve 334 technically. Or I guess it's not 334, it's 2. No, it's 1, 2, 2? Alright, well, I can solve it because of monsters left. Okay, so there's 3 monsters left. And I know I need to have at least 1 more monster to satisfy this guy, which could go here. If it goes here, this would have to go here. That goes there. There's now only 1 monster remaining, which 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty, empty, empty. There'd have to be 1 more monster up here, which seems right. And if there is only 1 monster, then this is not a monster. But discovering that hasn't broken the degeneracy. Thought that was right, yeah. Oh, it can only be in 1 spot. So if it's here, 2 doesn't get satisfied, so it has to go here. Thank you. Yes, I get it. That was tricky, but thank you for guiding me toward it. I understand. So what number of monsters can I generally start using monsters remaining to do logic? Is it like 3 or 4? I guess it maybe depends on the board. I guess it's n, where n is the sum total of overlapping mine spots between different numbers. I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it. I think I intuit it, but I can't articulate it. Inner stage, gain 2 souls for every stage mod. New mastery available in the token shop. We do everything that's easy here. I'll ask for help again. This game does make me feel very stupid, so I'll be staring at it and be like, why don't I just get this immediately? Appreciate y'all's patience with me. There's 3. Okay. Alright. Thank y'all. Am I done with all the easy ones? Might be. 2. I can solve the top right edge. Okay, this is similar to the one I was on earlier, so I'm going to ask for help with that here in a second. Okay, so 1, 2, 2. Let's just do this. If it's here, this one has to be either this or this. One could be this or this. I think y'all have to talk me through the edge logic. Like, it's so few permutations that for some reason I can't do it. I guess I start getting tripped up when I start worrying about going further down. Bottom 2 is a 1, so this is a 1, 2, 1. But you guys have said 1, 2, 1 is a significant pattern, and I haven't figured out why yet on my own. So if you explain it to me, maybe I'll be able to apply it in the future. Top 2 cells can only have 1 monster. So the 3rd cell has to be a monster. Okay, let's understand. Because if there were... Okay, so this is the pattern whenever we see 1, 2, 1. But I can't say anything about the first 2. I can only say something about the 3rd one. Place the flag in the 3rd cell. I can't satisfy the top one. Okay. Yeah, let's just do the permutations. So that can't be true because of this. Oh wait, no, that's fine. That can be true. 2. This is 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, is that always going to be the rule that 1, 2, 1 is 1 mine, 2 blank, 1 mine? Or can I only do the logic on the final tile? 1, 2, 1 is a Y pattern every time. Okay. All right, and now I'm down at the bottom. Trying to see if I have any more 1, 2, 1s. I don't think I do. Yeah, either of these. This is actually a 1. Yeah. This is actually also a 1. Let's try doing it slowly here. I keep not wanting to do this, but it's probably the way to go. So that's 3. That's 4. That seems okay. That's 3. It's still 4. It also seems fine. It's 3. This isn't 4. Ah, okay. Okay, I think maybe it's finally clicking. Sorry for the struggle. So this is 3. This can no longer be 4 because if it were 4, it would violate the 3. So this can't be a mine. Okay. That's kind of what I should be doing there. Yeah, I thought about that. I did that for hopefully I get to the point where I can just do that in my head without having to like manually put the fake mine down, but for now I need the fake one. So again, 3 is fine. I don't have enough information for this 2 though, do I? So I feel like I need to read like Minesweeper theory, because my brain is circling some like statements like, it seems like there's not very much you can do with numbers that aren't a 1. Like, it seems like a lot of the process of doing this is finding things that are 1s or effectively 1s, and then performing operations on the nearby numbers using the 1 as like your anchor point. Can I do anything with the? I guess this 3 is a 1, isn't it? It's a 1 and a 2. I'm wondering if that's generally true, or if someone can think of a situation where I can use like a string of 2s that are all true 2s to do any logic, or if I need to like have a 1 as an anchor. So I have 1, 2 mine, so this is technically a 1, 1. So if I go here, the 2 is satisfied, the 1 is satisfied. These have to be not a mine. Four is our anchor. Okay, I'll come to it in a second. This is fine. All right. So see, this is what I talk about when I say Minesweeper vision. I'm guessing at some point you play this enough that when you see 1, 2, you know that implies a contradiction with this tile over here without even having to think about it, right? Because now, or I guess not 1, 2, but 1, 1 mine. This can't... Whoops. I had it right, but I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. Let me check this stuff on the menu real quick. We got about 13 minutes left. Codex. There was like a token menu or something where I could spend stuff. Token shop. Tokeneer. Not recommended for new players. Favorite items appear more commonly. That's cool. XP boost. Masteries. Reduce your score by half if you make a mistake on a necessary guess. Oh, so the game's able to know if a guess is necessary? I guess that makes sense. That's what I was wondering, if you can... how do I put this? When people were talking about it's difficult to make a Minesweeper board that doesn't require guessing without the board being profoundly boring, like we were seeing in novice mode, can't you make a Minesweeper board that does have necessary guesses but points them out when they occur and has some kind of mechanic to resolve them? Get an armor item whenever you enter a special stage. The avatars are pretty cool looking. Thank you. Thought I unlocked another one of these, but I guess not. Oh, it was Novice 2. All right, I'm not going to get very far. We have about 10 minutes left here, but I want to try and see if I learn some more lessons. A lot of my struggle here comes from like trying to articulate my thoughts and struggle live on stream, so maybe I won't play this off stream, but I'll play regular Minesweeper over the next couple months or so until your next sub-block, Joel, and try to be less stupid. See if I can get further into the game. But maybe this is interesting, seeing someone who has no idea what they're doing. Try to understand y'all describing it to me. 26.59 seconds, 4 mines per second. Just because the Minesweeper vision is insane. It's normal for speech to get impaired while minesweeping. Yeah. Yeah, because I think if I just play it a lot offline, I'll build the intuition, and then I can try to think about articulating it later. Okay, so this is 1-1. 1-1 mine. I just learned this, right? So if I put a mine here, that's still satisfied, that's satisfied. Can't go any that go there. Put one here. That's satisfied, that's satisfied. Put one here. This is satisfied, but this can no longer possibly be satisfied, so this must be a mine. So 1-1 mine, there's always a mine by the first one. Yes, maybe. So can I do the same thing symmetrically down here? It's a category for Minesweeper speedrunning where you never mark mines. No flag November. Oh, wait, okay. I'm doing it upside down. I think that's probably why I died last time, because I did the same thing. I can safely say it can't go here, right? And that's the mistake I keep making, is not looking at the upside down part of what can I click versus what is a mine. I need to think more about what can I click. Yeah. Which already happened over here for me, I guess. Okay. Horsing around, Avatar. I understand. Toxic. Aura that gives you an omen called poison when clicked. Try it. I haven't been really using the items because I'm trying to just learn how to play. Playing with poison. I guess I don't know what it does. Okay. Okay, do I have anything else like this? So this is 1-1 mine. Technically. Does that mean that this cannot be... that this is a safe tile? Let's do the step through it here. So that satisfies that, that satisfies that. That satisfies that, that satisfies that. Now we're in trouble. God damn it. It's this one, right? Shit. Yeah, so I get it now, but now I have to, like, get it into my brain. The inverse situation, right? That it's click, not right click, and it's click the third one, not... Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I keep doing it upside down, exactly. That's going to take me a while to get used to. I think it's my perception of Minesweeper is entirely built on looking for and flagging the mines, not looking for safe tiles, which is... It's interesting that the game is as playable as it is. I think that this is a really interesting game among the puzzle games I've played because it is possible to not play it wrong, but play it without a full toolkit and make a ton of progress, right? And even potentially solve boards without using the full suite of tools that are available to you. And that, to me, that's crazy. Just playing it upside down might help, yeah. So that's a 0, so this isn't actually a 1-1 mine. Oh, okay, that's like, if it is a 0, shouldn't it be revealed? That makes more sense. It's a 4. Can't do anything with it. All right, so these 4s on the edge here, this is actually a 1. This is a 2. So we have 1, 2 on an edge. I guess let's just walk through it here. That's true. 1, 2, 3, 4 is fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then any of these could be it, and that would be fine. I'm starting to kind of see the pattern that once I get, it's like, really what it is it's 2 blank spaces away is when things start to become problematic. 2, 3. Then if this were it, that would satisfy this 4, or this would satisfy this 4. So maybe it is more than 2. Is this the one that I can say for sure, isn't it? Maybe. Now I have 3. No, because it could be this one and this one. So I don't think I can... Is this a 50-50, or can I do anything with this one? I don't think any of the permutations are... This is 2 50-50s, but there is a correct play. Like there is a mathematically least likely to cause me to fail play, you mean? Can you... I have no idea what that could possibly be, and I don't think I can arrive at it on my own. Can you explain it? Does it involve the overlapping tiles? I need to like gain the vision to be able to detect 50-50s. If you take the bottom 50-50, you get no info about the top 50-50. Okay. I see what you're saying. If you guess the top first, it solves the bottom one. So now this is a 1, 3. This is also a 1. Right. So if this were it, I guess can I say this for sure? This can't be it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it can't be that one. Now it's between these two. There's only one monster left. It's this one. Oh, did I pick the wrong 50-50 to test on the top half? Because now I think it's the same problem, isn't it? Either of these are valid. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do this, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I have new info. Oh, is it this 3? Oh, doy. Yeah. In fact, it was already solved. I just had to chord it. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to fit in another round. Thank you, everyone, and thank you so much for your patience. You've all been very kind with me. If I were watching myself do this from the future as a Minesweeper Pro, I would be screaming, and I'm sure you were screaming, but thank you for being so nice and helping me out with it. I hope to be better next time we play this. Joel, I had a good time. And this game is really good. You should buy it. It's pretty cheap on Steam. And if you like Minesweeper, it's more Minesweeper. That's like structured around a roguelike.